Good morning. A wonderful morning to everyone. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm back again. I hope everyone's well. I was not, 30 seconds, wow. What's up, Los Boyki? Yeah, I got a sinus infection. After I finished chapter 1. Yeah, that's dedication for real. Yeah, but thankfully I'm much better. But holy shit, it was like, oh my god, I had like pain in my face. Yeah, it was like behind my nose. I've never been in so much pain. Like, honestly, it was so bad. Maybe that just means like I'm really lucky that I've never felt worse pain than that, but holy fuck. Thankfully, I'm so much better, and that only lasted for like a day. And then I was like recovering. But yeah. Um, yeah, we could Higurashi chapter 2. We've got I think last stream I had Rena disorder, didn't I? I had Rena. Yeah, disorder that normal people didn't, but now we've got uh Penguin. The file name for Rika Penguin is the all-knowing beast. Let me know if there's any issues with the audio. Any like background noise, I don't know. And yeah, so I have played chapter 2 before. It was probably like a year ago at this point. I don't remember too much from it. That's awesome sauce, thank you. I went in and I like configured the settings of stuff, so it should be like what we had for chapter 1. With the sprites and shit. Watanagashi, the most possibilities. Cotton drifting chapter. How is your taste of life in Hinamizawa? A curse or a conspiracy? I believe you have fully enjoyed everything and everyone seems suspicious. Yup, here at last. It is no surprise attack, but a real direct incident. Please enjoy it. The difficulty is lower than Onikakushi, but extremely vicious. What do you mean? What do you mean by all of this? Don't laugh at me. What the fuck? I will not quench your thirst, for you seek the truth and could not accept that the truth you desire does not exist, but I still want to quench your thirst, for I am the one who cast you into the desert. Frederica Berncastel. Oh, do I have to click? Okay. Ooh, what Fire Emblem are you playing? 1983. Early summer. Higurashi when they cry. Awakening, hell yeah! I figured it probably was. Alright. The chirping of several birds served as my alarm clock. I'm trying to be so normal. Huh? Wasn't today Sunday? Wasn't it basically my style to stay up late on Saturday and sleep through the morning on Sunday? Why was I waking up at this disgustingly wholesome hour? Playing Fortnite right now? Hell yeah. Let's go. It makes me very happy that people listen to my streams as like background noise, because that's what I do. Why was I waking up at this disgustingly wholesome hour? Back to sleep, back to sleep. Alright, stream's over everyone, back to sleep. Oh dang. Keiichi, are you awake? You have a phone call. At that moment, the sound of my mother calling me from downstairs finally registered. Phone call? I sprang up out of my bed abruptly and stampeded noisily down the stairs. He's awake, I'll put him on right now, my mother informed the person on the other end of the line. Hello? It's me. Who might this be?
Morning, Keiichi-kun. You're such a sleepyhead. Such a sleepyhead.
Oh, Reina, what's up? Calling so early in the morning.
I don't think it's so early. It's the middle of the day, you know.
It was 11 o'clock. It's almost 11 o'clock now. Not Sunday though, I think, right? It's Saturday, isn't it? It's Saturday, for me at least. I guess you could loosely consider that the middle of the day. So what's up?
Hold on a second. I'll put Mi-chan on now.
Ohayo, Kei-chan. If I were to say it in English, that'd be good morning. Wow, guys, we're in Japan, everyone. Alright, why don't you try saying it in Chinese, German, and Russian as well? Ni hao, Kei-chan. Guten Morgen, Kei-chan. Russian? Do svidaniya. How the hell should I know? I don't know. I'm just a little Waz. Well, whatever. This stupid conversation has woken me up. That's good to hear. So, Kei-chan, you free right now? If you're good, then we've got everybody. Everybody? Did she mean all the club members? That's right. Archie, when did you get in here? What the heck? Yeah, what's up? Wow. One of my cats was in here. That was Archie. I usually don't let him in my room because there's been a few incidents where he's pissed in my room. But he was just sitting in the window and then he very gracefully got down and like knocked some boxes over. I was like looking over and I was about to go, oh, Jack Jack, and then I'm like, wait a moment. That's bigger than Jack Jack. That's right. You might be thinking, every day always ends in heated competition, but at least I can spend my day off peacefully. You're too naive, Kei-chan. Yeah. The aim of our club is to find the best solution for every situation. In other words, we don't care if it's the weekend. Oh, it looks like Kei-chan has come to understand our club. So, how about it? Can you come? I had absolutely nothing planned that day. It's safe. If I were to refuse Club President Mion's invitation, what other fun ways to pass the time would I have? Not like I planned on doing anything. When I press enter, it makes the quick save light up, and that annoys me. Why does it do that? I feel like I plan on doing anything, and if I said no, you'd probably just declare me the loser by default and force a penalty game on me anyways. You understand that much, then you can't refuse, right? If you're okay with it, then meet at the usual place at 1 o'clock. We're going into town, so bring your bike, okay? Club activities in town? Well, we could do them anywhere. Besides, since it was a new venue, there was no way this wasn't going to be intense. I'm holding a pretty big grudge from that narrow loss a couple days ago. I'll say it right now, I'm not gonna lose. A couple days ago was Friday's club activities, that uncompromising poker match. Wow, this poker match is uncompromising! It was a fight to the death. Nobody held back. Nobody could tell who was in the lead or who was last until all the points were tallied. In the end, I won by only 1 chip. Mion came in second. Damn it! To think if I had squandered that 1 chip! Brisket! Hi! Good to see ya! We're getting started on chapter 2 of Higurashi, yay! Mion lamented thus, perhaps more so than the fact she lost them. Mion doesn't lose. That's why Mion only whined when she let the champion's throne slip through her fingers. That's why she was more frustrated than anybody over a close loss. So did she mean for today to be a grudge match? Wow. Bring it on. Just like last time, I'll shut you down and make you play that penalty game. Make sure you play in a way that you won't regret it when you lose. Couldn't have it any other way. It'll make it all the more better when I crush you. After that, we exchanged cheers for a bit before hanging up the phone. The stream probably won't be too long today because I don't wanna overdo it. Because I'm still recovering a little bit. But yeah. I'm drinking tea. As I headed back upstairs hastily to get the key to my bike, I bumped into my mother as she was carrying a futon down. I'm feeling much better than I was, because I did have a sinus infection. But I recovered within a couple of days, thankfully. Just a tiny bit of a lingering sore throat, but like nowhere near as bad, holy shit. Did I read this? I think I read this. Okay, Chi, you seem like you're in a good mood. Heading out? Something like that. I'm going into town to play with everybody. Take care. Look out for traffic. Be back before dinner. Keiichi is like, I like to play and have fun. And yeah, I'll be back by then. After unlocking the chain from my bike in the garage, I reveled a bit in the resistance the slightly stiff pedal gave as I pushed on it. Alright, let's go. I set off on my bike, cutting through the refreshing morning air. Yay! Oh, yay! It's Mion with her gun! Why does she have a gun? We'll never know. I don't even know if it's like... Does she just carry a gun with her at all times and it's never addressed? Is it just like... Actual Mion, like, doesn't have a gun? This is just for our viewing pleasure? Like, why? What? Is it just a cool accessory? Is she gonna use the gun? Don't answer that, by the way. I don't want to know. What is it? Is it Chekhov's gun?
Keiichi-kun, you're late.
Oh, sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Where are Satoko and Rika-chan? Rather than meeting up with them here, it's a lot quicker to just meet up in town. Oh, I see. If I remember correctly, Satoko and Rika-chan's houses were on the other side past the school. Oh yeah, what's up with doing club activities in town? Can't be that everybody's gonna put on masks and rob banks all day, is it? I wouldn't mind doing that. Even then, I wouldn't lose to you.
Oh, you see, Mi-chan always tells me the routes and schedules of the armored bank cars. I wonder why.
That's funny. What? I spun around with a serious look on my face and looked at Mion. Well, it suddenly seemed possible that Mion was capable of doing that. Seriously, Mion? Rena, what are you saying?
Sorry, Mi-chan. Sorry.
The two of them joked around. That bright laughter was the best match for a beautiful day like today. You know, it's so nice. These cute awesome girls, nothing bad's happening, nothing bad's ever happened, nothing bad's gonna happen, you know? It's so refreshing and peaceful. Hey, you two. Satoko and Rika-chan are waiting for us, aren't they? Let's stop fooling around and get going. Around and around, fooling about like two fluttering butterflies. I honestly wished I could just keep watching them like this. But the five of us together would be absolutely more fun. That's right, well then, let's go. The goal is to plunder 1 billion. Once we split the loot, everybody scram. Yeah! Time to rob a bank! Time to rob a bank! The three of us on our bikes headed over the gently sloping hill towards town. Accelerating hard, we crested the hill. Sorry, hiccup. The view expanded as Okinomiya Station came into sight, still resisting the urge to say Okinomiyaki Station. I occasionally come to the station here. Considering the amount of effort it takes to get here though, it was quite a hassle. That's why I didn't know much about the area around the station, or Okinomiya itself for that matter. The street we were headed down today was of course unfamiliar to me as well. Going through the railway crossing, we headed past the south end of the station. This is the first time I've been this way.
Man, here there's lots of things like arcades and toy stores. Mi-chan knows a lot about it.
So there's an arcade. I used to go to one pretty often. My gamer's blood roils within me. Always going to an arcade? Kei-chan, you're quite the delinquent. Next time we're here, I'll show you where it is. It's a good one. There's quite a few machines. It seemed like the town of Okinomiya was Mion's stomping grounds. If I asked her, she could tell me a lot of things about it. Shout out to these guys. Shout out to these real people. Eventually we came across a store with quite a few bikes parked in front of it. Was this the arcade? No, it was a smaller shop. Looking at the window display, it seemed like your everyday toy shop. But for almost 10 kids to be filing in and out of the store, they were doing almost too well for themselves. Could it be that store is having some sort of event today? Exactly. Top prize is 50,000 yen. 50,000? What the heck is that? That's the GNP of the People's Republic of Keichi 5 times over. Two cute figures messing about the front store noticed us and waved their hands.
Yay! Hello everybody, we've been waiting for you. Good morning.
Hey! Morning, Rika-chan. Satoko will settle this before the cops get here. The goal is to plunder 1 billion.
Huh? Keiichi-san, I have no idea what you're talking about. Are we late? Did we keep you two waiting? We finished early today, so we've been waiting a while.
I'm sorry about that. Kei-chan here was taking his sweet time.
Well, if it was Keiichi's fault, it couldn't be helped.
Saying that, Rika-chan stretched up and began patting Mion's head. Hey, wait a minute. You solving everything by making me the bad guy?
Of course. Who else but Keiichi-san could fill this important role? Oh ho ho!
I didn't like being cast like that. If you think that this will solve everything, you're sorely mistaken. I was feeling slightly irritated, so I began to repeatedly smack Satoko in the head. What the fuck, man? Beefing with a 9-year-old? Like, come on. Smack, 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 smack.
Keiichi-san hit me! Wah. It's such a shame that Keiichi's bullying you. Satoko's crying, she's crying. I'm taking her home. Your big sis here will take care of the bad guy, okay?
I was, drawing, I think it was when I was drawing Rika, I was like, I gotta draw me and Rena going cute mode, cause I kinda do go, like, I feel so, like, I'm so Rena when like Rika, she's like, she's so cute, I'm just like, how, you know? Oh god. My brain is, it's I don't even have the words. I'm just like reading the words that are on the screen. And when I deviate, my brain starts falling out of my ears. Wham! Rena ecstatically wiped the tears, which were probably fake, from Satoko's face while Rika-chan gently patted mine as I lay sprawled on the ground. Yes, this is fine. Yep. This is the way things are supposed to be solved. Although I think we should find a new punchline before you start losing teeth. Well then, upsy daisy. In any case, the greeting for today went well. Inside the toy shop, there were about 10 boys around the same age as me. Apparently they all knew Mion, and finding out that she had arrived, they greeted her with jeers a few at a time.
Mi-chan is a regular at this toy shop, but she has a lot of friends.
Regular at a toy shop? What's up with that?
Hey, Keiichi-san, take a look back here.
Following Satoko's prompting, I took a look. There were chairs lined up at tables, almost like some sort of birthday party. I realized it immediately. It couldn't be. This is the venue for today's club activities? Surprise, Kei-chan. I'm good friends with the owner here. He sometimes lets me hold game tournaments to expand his customer base. Expand his customer base. I see. Meaning all the boys livening up the place were participants?
That's right. Normally it's just us 5, but today we're gonna play with lots and lots of people.
Reina was innocently happy about being able to play with so many people, but my expression grew noticeably stern.
Keiichi-san, I know exactly what you're thinking.
She's got so much attitude in this sprite. Damn, she's so sassy. Oh? Well then why don't you try saying it? Together, okay? 1, 2...
These are all enemies!
Satoko's voice and mine blended together in harmony. We looked over the participants. After all, the top prize was 50,000 yen. My eyes lit up like a flame. Hey, Kei-chan. Looks like today will be fun. Well, no matter how many more rivals I have, the goal is still the same. Rivals? Kei-chan. Do you think a whale keeps track of all the krill it eats? She said that in an unpleasant voice, laughing with the aggressive glint in her eyes reserved solely for club activities. Damn it, Mion. She's as serious as she can get today. I'm not the only one who's serious. Take a look at Rika-chan. Mion pointed, looking at where her finger directed me. What the heck is that? Rika-chan was using those kinds of traits to soften up the group with an almost excessive pleasantness.
I'm also gonna do my best. Go for it. Yay!
Go forward, yay! Is this- hold on. Can I replay, like,
僕も頑張るのですよ。ファイト、王なのです。
ファイト、王なのです。
I had to.
僕も頑張るのですよ。ファイト、王なのです。
ファイト、王なのです。
That was important, okay? Completely emasculated, the group joined Rika-chan in a cheer. Posture check, ooh. I was shrimped up. The inside of the store had been consumed by the world of Rika-chan. Damn, she's already chomping at the bit.
It seems like today's gonna be fun. I'm gonna do my best. It
It seemed that Rena was also unusually fired up by the large crowd. No shrimping. On it, boss. I just saluted. You couldn't see, but I did. You gotta trust me. Hopping about and running around, she had entered entirely into cute mode. In Rena's case, the real fun starts when her tension gauge fills up. Her happy-go-lucky attitude belied the fact that this was the state in which she was the most threatening. Mion was making small talk with some of the regular customers she was acquainted with. It was like business as usual with her. Of course, if anybody thought that Mion looked ordinary, they were not qualified to be in our club. The shadow beneath her feet was exuding killer instinct, rising up like a chill wind. Damn it, Mion, throwing away her honor and humanity like that. She's serious.
Keiichi-san, didn't you know? The 50,000 yen prize is from Mion-san's own pockets.
What? She was putting out the 50,000 yen? All by herself? At that moment, a dark miasma that warped Mion's surroundings began to appear. What is it, Kei-chan? Is there something on my face? Eep! A shiver crept up my spine. That Mion cutting herself like that. She was pulling out the demon lurking within her. Fine with me. Damn it, my knees are shaking like crazy. Before I realized it, the store had filled up with even more people. However, their looks in their eyes weren't confrontational. They were looks of expectation and curiosity. They were the eyes of onlookers who were wondering what kind of match was going to occur and who was going to win. You couldn't ask for a better stage than this. This is getting interesting.
Keiichi-kun, let's do our best, okay? Do our best. Oh.
Rena was already fully charged. Mortal laws and common sense held no power before the might of Rena in her cute mode. I definitely didn't want to fight her if possible. Rika-chan, do your best! We're all cheering you on!
Okay, I'll do my best.
Rika-chan, who was exuding way too much charm no matter how you looked at it, had already won over most of the onlookers to her side. Nonchalantly avoiding things had always been Rika-chan's creed, but for her to be blatantly laying out her machinations like this, something was definitely strange. Like Rena, she was somebody who I didn't want to fight if I could help it.
Of course, the one you don't want to fight the most is Mion-san.
She's got so much attitude, holy moly. It's so funny. I think this is like my new favorite sprite.
She's like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
I've been lucky to even leave alive more than a few times at the end of club activities, but I don't think there was a day that even came close to being this dangerous. Now look at that stance. She's ready to go. With her paws.
Mion-san seems to have developed quite the grudge after losing that poker match a few days back, you know.
It seems that way. In other words, today is just an elaborate stage for her revenge. Almost as though she were psychic, Mion turned towards us. I silently conveyed the message. You guys just figured that out now. It wasn't just Mion, both Rena and Vika-chan were more pumped up than they'd ever been. Yeah, one's gonna pop up today. Without a doubt, there'll be casualties.
It seems that somehow Keiichi-san and I are the only ones left. What do you think? Should we not have our match during the opening round?
Might as well. I need to warm up before I can really kick it into gear. My spinal column shuddered like it had been struck by a bolt of lightning, and like a pillar of ice was being jammed into it began to freeze. I could almost see the flames backlighting Satoko with their intensity. Even then, while Satoko was displaying a normal smile, it was cold and inhuman, almost as if it were a plastic mask. You must really want to eliminate me in the opening round. You can't hide that murderous intent.
Oh, that's too bad. You're being uncharacteristically cautious today, Keiichi-san. Oh ho ho.
The the contrast between where last chapter ended and then like going back to ooh cute funny slice of life and then, you know, throwaway comments like, you know, murderous intent and stuff like that. It's like, okay, this is really this is unsettling. I'm not too unsettled because again I have played this part of the game before, but like it's oh, it's so good. It's so good. I finished my tea. Otherwise, without a doubt, it was a trap. Don't know what she had up her sleeve. Well, she doesn't have sleeves for one. But if I fought Satoko during the opening round, my loss would be more certain than if I went against Mion. A pitch black miasma permeated the inside of the store. Did they all want to win that 50,000 yen prize that much? No, that's not right. The only ones competing for the prize money were the casual participants. I was different. I'd mistaken this as just a way to fool around on a normal Sunday. It didn't matter when it was or where it was or who our opponents were. In the club, the goal was is always the very top of the mountain. An intense flame that no strong winds could extinguish, hot enough to melt any steel, began to burn inside me. The fuse had been lit on this unprecedentedly intense club battle. It was then that the owner of the store told me in a lackadaisical voice that it was about time to begin. What does that word mean? Lacking enthusiasm and determination, carelessly lazy. That makes sense.
Lackadaisical.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes complete sense. Is everybody ready? I just thought I want to look at the different sprites. Cause I haven't done that for a while. Go through art styles. I just wanna... I don't want to fuck up the whole thing. Okay, we'll try, I just wanted to see, I could go into the... Okay, I'm gonna try pressing P. Okay, that's cool, that's fine. Okay, this is console. This is remake. She doesn't have a gun in either of those. You think that they like got too many people being like, hey, why the fuck is Mion just carrying around a gun? And so they're like, what gun? I like the personality of the original. Is everybody ready? Listen close now. Mion began with the formalities, standing in for the owner, and explained the rules of today's tournament. You're only playing to win. There is no second or third place. That's the same rule as our club. There were 15 people participating. We were to split up into 5 groups via draw, and each group would have one winner. Each winner in the first stage would advance to the next in order to compete in the final. Now, as for how each group will compete, each table can decide to play whatever they want. As long as the game is here in the shop, anything goes. Already in club mode DEFCON 1, I didn't let the small gap in the rules go unnoticed. Wait, what small gap? Decide to play whatever they want, as long as the game is here in the shop, anything goes. Okay, let's see what Keiichi noticed, because I didn't. Mion, can I ask a question? When everybody pushed to play a game they're good at and not be able to agree on which one?
How?
What was I've seen.
No, she's so cute. Oh, she's like, she looks troubled.
I think my personal ranking of the sprites, I like the original, and then console, and then remake is like, it's okay, like it has its appeal. Console is kind of just like, it's consistent.
That's you, what's up? Good to see ya.
But yeah, I like the original. It's just nothing can beat Halle. Yeah, the original art. It's very different. But it's like I played Umineko with the PS3 sprites. And I like those sprites. I think that they're actually pretty good. But man, the original art, it's so like it's kind of, I don't want to say amateurish, but like you could call it that at like a glance. But then you look at it and you're like, there's like, it's so shapes actually. Like it's, I don't know how to describe it. I think it's it's definitely something. You have to get used to it. It grows on you. Okay, anyways.
Hello. That's right. If we can't decide, we can't start.
The spectators also nodded along. It was only natural. There wasn't anybody who would simply cede their opponent's suggestion. There's also the different background styles. I'm doing the original backgrounds, which is, I'm pretty sure they're all just actual photos with a filter put over them. But like, I wanted to experience close to the original, but with a few quality of life things, like the text on the bottom of the screen and the names for when the characters are speaking. But I think always of the game, I think they all are pretty good. They all have value. And there's also like voice acting, which I've turned off because it's in Japanese and I want to do my own. Anyways, I'm getting so off topic. My brain is kind of mush. I prefer if you were all good sports and managed to come to a decision on your own, but if it comes to a stalemate, should we have the store's owner decide for you? It was an event at a toy store after all. You'd expect the owner to referee. After that, Mion's rundown continued. It ended with the rule that any losing participants would have to buy the game they lost at, a rather nice proposition for the store. First, we used a draw to split into 5 groups. Everybody lined up in single file and began to draw tickets that the shop owner had prepared. It was my turn. Alright, time to draw. No matter who I was up against, I'd crush him. At that moment, Mion began to laugh with a hawkish gleam in her eye. Of course, I'm sure you already know, but club members will have a separate penalty game than the casual participants. I thought as much. What's the gist of it? The winner gets to give the losers 1 order each. Okay, so that's that. Alright, okay. Contrary to how simple it sounded, it was a terrifying eventuality, the subject of which no one could predict. Damn you, Mion. Was she really planning on parading me around in Hinamizawa in cat ears and a banana hammock with a tail attached or something? Yeah, she probably was. The look on Mion's face told me she wasn't gonna let me off that easy. On top of that, this time, it wasn't just the person who finished last who'd have to submit to the penalty game. The losers get 1 order each. In other words, if you don't finish last, you'll still have to do a penalty game. That'd be the case. What about if there's no winner? Like if all the club members drop out midway through? That'd be embarrassing. Kei-chan, are you alright in the head? What? The look in Neon's eye became that of a lion baring its fangs. Time out? Oh my god. The long lost boy key? Which one's time? Time out. In the timeout corner. Yeah, banana hammock. I think I could figure out what that term means. Anyways, we're just brushing past things, it's fine. How exactly are the elite members of our club going to lose to some mewling newborns? Kei-chan, don't embarrass me by getting eliminated in the first round. Even so, I didn't feel threatened. The more into it my opponent was, the stronger I would become. You just wait and see. I would sit here and be bullied by you, Mion, and I'll show you. We shall meet in the finals! The results of the draw were enough to make you cry, conspiracy. Everyone's going to be in different teams, right? Like, if there were 2 on the same or like whatever, that'd suck. All the members of the club were nicely divvied up amongst the 5 tables. How did this happen when the draw was that random? The thought that I was already caught in Mion's puppet strings made me feel uneasy. That was fine though. I'll crush all your petty tricks. Now, where were my opponents? Everybody was headed to the table corresponding to the number on their ticket. The competition at my table was these 2, huh? They look younger than me. Huh? Aren't you 2 classmates of mine? Oh, hi. I'm Tomita. This is Okamura. Did we meet these guys in the last chapter? I'm trying not to get my timelines mixed up, but I think we did. Okamura-kun greeted me by nodding his head. So my opening round was to be against my juniors from school. Just saying, but it seemed like a pretty easy matchup. Lucky! Time to destroy them without mercy. Alright then everybody, please decide on your games and start. With Mion's declaration, the inside of the store suddenly became lively. Everybody was yelling their favorite games at each other, trying to gain an advantage before they started. Even my 2 classmates, who seemed...
Taciturn.
Taciturn. Of a person reserved or uncommunicative in speech, saying little. Taciturn. Okay. Taciturn at first glance began to fiercely insist on their own games as soon as the signal was given. Of course, I would kick those suggestions aside. There's absolutely no reason to pick a game your opponent was good at. Sorry, they're all games I don't know. Could you pick something a little more well-known? Of course, they didn't agree to the games I suggested either. I could only smirk bitterly. Naturally, after 5 minutes, this table still couldn't agree on a game. Obeying the rules, we asked the store owner to decide on a game. During his throat, the shop owner brought over a board game from the back of the store. It was a game called Billionaire. Quite the vintage we have here. Come to think of it, if you lose, you have to buy this game. That damn shop owner, was he using this competition to get rid of all the games he couldn't sell? I know this one. You guys do too, right? Spin the wheel and head to the goal. Whoever has the most money after we liquidate our assets is the winner. The 2 nodded in agreement, and finally the game was underway. At that time, I already had a feeling of impending crisis. I'm putting on lip balm. My lips are like super cracked after being sick. It's unpleasant. I wouldn't realize why until the game progressed a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Celebrate the birth of your child. Receive $5,000 from everybody. Sorry. Okay, I built a bit of a lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonus. Receive $100,000 from the bank. Whoa. The tables were turned in an instant. 1, 2, 3. Proceed to the corporate ladder course. Whoa, that's a good route. It seemed like only my piece was landing on the steady spaces. I had doubts as to why Mion didn't bring out board games for club activities, but that reason was laid bare to me before my eyes. That's right. I'd only realized it now. This game was completely based on luck. What could I possibly do to make sure I ended up in first place at the end? The ultimate outcome of this game was decided in a place beyond human hands. You have to cheat! You have to cheat, Keiichi! You have to cheat! How were the other club members doing? My eyes naturally wandered off to the other tables. Mion's table was… what? They weren't doing anything? Had they still not decided on a game? This naive idea existed to distract me from the most frightening possibility. Mion was lounging about, leisurely holding some juice she brought from the vending machine outside in one hand. When our eyes met, she gave me a look of ease. Couldn't be. She'd already finished? What game was it? That easily? It was probably too late to be concerned with that at this point. Only 5 minutes since we started and her two opponents were already beyond recourse. They were sitting there slumped over in disappointment. Muttering to themselves, trying to figure out where they went wrong. For that, they'd find no answer. Was there any reason for their defeat other than they sat at the same table as Mion? And what about Rena's table? The spectators were causing quite a commotion. It looked like the game was Clarata. The shop owner was apparently the one reading out the cards. Rena tended to dawdle along and space out a lot. Won't she have a hard time with this game? Then I'll read it out. The dog gets tired on a walk. Bam! The same instant the shop owner began sounding out the words, the card in question disappeared off the face of the table. No, the face of the earth. Impossible, where did it go? It was against Rena's cheek. She was rubbing it there.
Oh, so cute. I'm taking it home.
Looking at the card, Rena was rubbing against her cheek. It was some anime-themed version of Kurata, with rather cute moe illustrations decorating the cards. What is… Kurata game. Karuta. Oopsie poopsie. Karuta. What is it? Help me, WikiHow. Objective: be the first player to touch a card that matches one that's drawn from a deck. Win the game by getting rid of all the cards on your side first. There's reading cards and grabbing cards. Reading cards are poems or clues. This is so unimportant, but I want to know what this is. Reading cards are poems or clues written on them. Grabbing cards are pictures, answers, or the last lines of a poem that match one of the reading cards. So there's a matching grabbing card. Okay. So… okay. Sorry, my brain is on like a 30-second like buffer, like delay. Basically, it was a picture of a pretty dog girl with a slightly large chest, panting and half in tears, and she was being pulled along on a chain. What the fuck? Those types of pictures, even I could play with godlike speed. Of all people to play that game, it had to be Rena. It was entirely possible that her fingertips were on the verge of breaking the sound barrier. It's over. Mion smiled coolly. Seeing no further reason to keep watching, she turned back.
So cute, so cute. Even if Rena wins, I'll still buy these cards. I'm taking them home. Ow.
After that, the second the cards started being read out, bam, bam, such decisive sounds echoed. Well then, how about Satoko? Oh, she's playing a rather orthodox game. Concentration. I wanna see. She's just, I think I prefer this. I prefer this. Because this is more normal. I mean, I say normal, but the whole original art style is abnormal. Yeah, they have very big hands. They have the big old mittens. Judging from the distressed look on Satoko's face, it seemed that she was struggling somehow. One of the main characteristics of concentration is that the pace of the game speeds up as it goes on. As the number of cards to memorize decreases, it becomes easier to match several pairs in a row. It wouldn't be exaggeration to say that the first person to take over the flow of the match can run away as the winner. The cards still in play had decreased. If you memorize the cards that had been turned over before, you should have a good chance to sweep the table at this point. Satoko probably knew the positions of all the remaining cards, however her turn came a little too late. Her opponent followed up, the match would be decided. Poor Joe. Sorry, but I'm aiming for the prize money. Don't hate me for this. This guy, did he have the locations of the remaining cards memorized? He was completely certain of his victory, the tension on his face relaxed. It's over. I whispered that in a bored manner as I turned my attention back to my own game. I spun the wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what? No way! The Ace of Hearts should have been here! There was a commotion at Satoko's table as the shout rang out. The other two at my table turned around in surprise. I didn't. After all, there really wasn't anything to be surprised about. The onlookers were confused, most of them certain that the Ace of Hearts should have been there. There's no way I must be seeing things. Must have been because I was excited. So assured in his victory that his stress over his defeat ran deep. That's how it is. If his opponent wasn't Satoko, then the Ace of Hearts certainly would have been there. Satoko is eating the cards. What a fool. When you're up against Satoko, you can't let your guard down for a moment until the battle is over.
Keiichi-san, you still haven't finished your match? You have no sense for these things.
Nom. With a refined tone of voice reserved for only winners, Satoko called out to me. The casual observer, it must have looked like she only eked out a victory. From my point of view, however, she was only playing around. The roles of winner and loser had already been decided. It was nothing more than child's play. The laughable part about it was that her opponent didn't know his role had already been assigned. Nice work there, setting up a farce of a trap with the Ace of Hearts.
My opponent only walked into one of my traps. Even then, one was more than enough.
Satoko was a trapper. Her true talent was never having one misfire. Setting off only one trap was more than enough? Ain't that cool. The fact that the other club members were winning one after another with their own brand of play only added to my impatience at my own lack of progress. Alright, how was Rika-chan doing? How was our club's sly little fox doing? What the heck is that? Over in that corner, the mood of that table was decidedly different from the others. The game at Rika-chan's table was... You know that battery-powered fishing game? The one where the fish opened and closed their mouths as they rotated on the platform, and you used a magnetic fishing rod to pick them up? That old thing. It seemed they planned on competing by seeing who could catch the most fish, but... It had become an atmosphere you could hardly call competitive.
Wow, I caught one.
I like this Rika. Her face is just unmatched. It's unparalleled. You're so good! Rika-chan, you're good at this! Oh my, she caught another one. Rika-chan is really good at this. I knew that Rika-chan had already charmed her opponents, along with the onlookers, before the matches had even begun, but... Brilliantly played. That corner had become an informal meeting of the Rika Furude fan club.
It's Rika-chan's total victory! Total victory! Rika-chan's good at fishing, isn't she?
What Rika-chan is trolling for probably isn't fish. Hearing that, she glanced over my way briefly. This is my way of getting serious. That's what I heard.
This is a masterful technique that only Rika is allowed. Only Rika can do.
Yeah, a masterful technique. Mayabara-san, it's your turn. Oh, sorry. Guess it is. 1, 2. Fined for tax evasion. Pay $50,000. In contrast, my game, what an unseemly situation this was. Noticing the uneasiness creeping across my face, my companions came to see how I was doing.
Ah, Keiichi-kun, can it be like you're struggling? You're struggling. Okamura, right now, how much money do you have?
Okamura, who had wrung lots of money out of the elite course, began to count through a stack of white $1,000 bills. $1,100,000. About 980,000, I guess.
How much money do you have, Tomita?
I have 880,000. I'm still close enough to turn this around. Those two, it looked like they would easily surpass $1 million. Well, Kate-chan, how much do you have? Mion's tone of voice was grim from the get-go. It was her disappointment and disgust as club president. It can't be helped. There's no strategy involved other than spinning the wheel in this game. How am I supposed to cheat? Tell those two to close their eyes and count to 100 while I rig the wheel? You know there's no way I can do that. Rika-chan gently pet my head. Still, she wasn't too happy.
How pathetic. At one point I thought you'd be a worthy adversary. I've been utterly disillusioned. Don't give up, Keiichi-kun. There has to be some way to make a comeback. Do your best, right till the end.
Like I said, how am I supposed to make a comeback with this game relying entirely on luck? Right, Mion? Mion's face, however, was almost unbelievably indifferent, like she was watching something completely unexciting. Then she turned it back without saying a word. Hey, me. It was a pathetic voice that irked even myself. I'm disappointed. Everybody was serious about this, but Kei-chan was the only one who wasn't. What do you mean by serious? Are you telling me to control the spinner through sheer force of will? How can I do that? If you were serious about it, you would have settled this game 10 seconds from when you started.
Mii-chan, you don't have to get so angry, wait!
Mion, in a bad mood, cast me aside and disappeared into the depths of the shop. Oh man, she's pissed off! She wants him to take it seriously! But like, aww. Maybe it was because it had become an awkward situation, but the spectators dispersed from around my table. Damn it, are you saying I'm not serious about this? Are you saying if I was serious, I would have settled this game of chance in 10 seconds? If I was serious! Everyone was praying for my victory. They believed in me. Did I betray their expectations? Was it because I wasn't serious? Ugh. We continue the game? The two of them were timidly trying to resume play. I didn't respond to that. The table sunk into silence. My Barakun, should I take that to mean you're giving up? Diana, thinking I was forfeiting, started to announce the cancellation of the game. At that moment, the demon inside me let loose a howl. Awoo! And awakened. Fire Emblem awakened, if you will. I get it now, Mion. What it means for me to be serious. I'll show you! Bamf! I clamped my hands on their shoulders, speaking in a low voice after pulling them closer. Tomita-kun. Okamura-kun. Let's make a deal. Let me win. Two of them, not immediately understanding what I had just said or the meaning behind it, were momentarily confused. Hey, Mayabara-san, no violence. Let's settle this game properly. Just listen to what I have to say. What is it you guys want? The 50,000 yen prize? Well, of course. Winning that kind of money is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How much is 50,000 yen? Okay. That's like over $500. I don't know how that would have been in 1983, but still, okay, that seems like it's a fair amount. Even supposing you win. What are you going to do with that money? How are you going to enjoy it? The two of them considered it briefly. Buy a new game or something? Snacks? Maybe some juice? That's petty. So petty. You guys stupid? Then how will you enjoy it if you win? If you win, Mayabara-san? Me? And that's the point. Just shut up and listen to what I have to say. We club members have a penalty game separate from the casual participants. If we lose, we have to obey a single command from the winner. From another point of view, the winner earns the prize of being able to order the club members around. So, first of all, Tomita-kun, you like Satoko, right? Don't deny it. Next, Okamura-kun, you like Rika, right? Don't turn red! I drew the two of them, red-faced and conscious. I drew the two of them, red-faced and conscious of whether anybody else heard what I just said even closer. Are we doing this? Lolly's Moe. What men covet, what men dream about. It's like an unreachable Garden of Eden. Even then, you'd still aim for it, wouldn't you? It's because our passionate souls scream for Moe. That sensitive age where you couldn't say you liked the girl you liked. Understanding that gave me all the more power. Tobita-kun, if I win, I'll make Sadako wear a collar and be your little sister for a day. Can we please go back to the murdering? Can we go back to the murdering? Psh, a red fountain spewed from both of Tobita-kun's nostrils. Actually me. My nose bled this morning. My nose has been bleeding like every day for the past like 5 days. Also, Okamura-kun, I'll put Kate's on Rika-chan and let you take her out for a walk on a leash. Be normal. Be normal. Psh, blood erupted from the vein in Okamura-kun's forehead. Oh. Don't be shy. Just pretend I forced you to go along with me. You two are simply sacrifices to Mayabata-senpai's whims. You can pretend to be against it. I understand. I know everything that your hearts desire. Then I suddenly lowered the tone of my voice. My school life was very bleak. I know with my very body how foolish it is to waste such an important time in your lives. So, to you, my juniors, they're probably like 10 years old. I don't want you to live your lives like that. Be honest with yourselves, chase your dreams, fulfill them. I'll fulfill them for you. I will! It was this moment that the values of men bridged generations. Mayabata-san! Did I ever have a mentor who spoke my mind for me so strongly? Never. There was no way there was. That's because in a man's lifetime he'll only have 3 fateful encounters. That valuable first time was being experienced right this moment with these two. This game is actually insane. You know, it's like a test. It's like it's testing me. You have to get through this to get to the good stuff. It's fine then. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Game over! It was such an assertive declaration of the game's ending that everybody in the store turned and looked. It had been less than 3 minutes since I was on the verge of forfeit, and all the spectators were certain of my loss.
Keiichi-san, what happened? Who won?
It was my complete victory.
What did you say? Exactly how did you overcome that situation?
There's no need to explain what happened. It was a gentleman's agreement. Right, guys? Yes, sir! The two of them, stifling tears of gratitude, answered strongly from the bottom of their hearts. Exactly what kind of miracle occurred here during those 3 minutes the spectators all looked away from my utter disadvantage?
You did it, Keiichi-kun! Yay! Yippee!
The spectators were puzzled at how I was able to so quickly overcome that hopeless situation. That guy is he able to control the spinner wheel with his eyes or something? It's a miracle. What devilry is this? He's in cahoots with that Neon, you know. There's no doubt he had some strange trick up his sleeve. I looked at the crowd who couldn't help but be excited. Out the corner of my eye, now fully awakened and in battle mode, I let out a derisive laugh. So this is what it means for me to be serious. Mion? You took your sweet time. Baring our fangs at each other, we laughed together in a most unsightly fashion. Yulk, 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 yulk. That's what they were both doing.
With this, all the club members have cleared the first round then. Which means this time, it's a match against everybody. A match! I've already decided what I'm going to buy with the prize money. That's only natural. Right?
Satoko and Rena smiled, sneered at each other. These guys. They really think they can win against Keiichi Mayabata when he gets serious? No more Mr. Nice Guy. Mion, that was a mistake. You shouldn't have offered me advice just now. What a mewling newborn you are. You're a million light years too early to think you can win against me. Mion, light years are a measure of distance. Owned! Got her! Oh my god. Oh, you got her so good. That's it. She's done. She's basically dead now. Rest in peace, Mion. Oh, she's embarrassed. She's embarrassed.
What are we doing, Mi-chan? How are the 5 of us going to face off? How?
Well, now. We have such a splendid lineup. It would be a waste to rush things. Your immediate reaction was, yeah! Good, that's the reaction I hope for.
Mia's saying something complicated again.
It couldn't be. Why, you? Neon's hair flowed elegantly, almost like a cape, as she turned her back to the table. As for today's contest, I, Club President Mion Sonozaki, will reserve judgment for now. The method and time are yet undecided. The more spectators, the better. Is what? What? It should be in front of everybody from Hinamizawa and Okinomiya. By then, we'll know the best way to finally settle things.
Tomorrow your birthday! Oh my goodness! Happy birthday for tomorrow! Wow! Yay! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Lost Boyki! Happy birthday to you for tomorrow!
Are you running away from this? This is too unfair, even for you, Mion-san. You newborn. That's her new favorite insult, huh? You still not realize what has happened? The combative aura billowing out of Mion's body formed a barrier, stopping Satoko's advance.
Wow! Double birthday! Yay!
We'll meet again. Prepare yourself for your inevitable defeat. With a shrill laugh. Mion left the store. That was her laugh, by the way. Sorry. After a moment of silence, the crowd erupted into cheers. When will they resume the contest? Mion's serious. The other members did great too. That new guy, Maibata, he's got some strange power. He turned the tables in an instant. Maibata-san, you've got to win. Yeah, I'll dunk someone like Mion headfirst into the river Styx for you. Don't say things like that. It's gonna be like dramatic irony or whatever. Stop. The part of the crowd that had apparently overheard the covenant between Tomite-kun, Okamura-kun, and myself erupted into a cheer again. Mion's gonna win anyways. She's the undefeated empress. I'm betting on Mion. No, it's gonna be Rena with that ungodly speed. Satoko the trap artist. Rika the siren. Maybe a long shot, but it'll be Mahabara. However, right now I had no ear for those cheerful voices. Setting the stage for this huge match and then running away like that, I wasn't going to forgive Mion. Outside of the store, Mion was getting on her bike as the shop owner was seeing her off. Don't run away, Mion. If you're the club president, don't run! Fight me! Oh, sorry, Kei-chan. Right now, I've got to get to my part-time job. Huh? Like you would see in a sketch comedy show, my legs slipped in opposite directions until I was doing the splits.
Yeah. While you were playing your game, Mi-chan received a phone call. It's too bad.
I was just getting good too, not our lucky day. I'm getting crushed at the sale over my uncle's store. They didn't have enough people to work the registers, so he called me for help. When you say your uncle, does he manage a supermarket or something? It's just a small store. But that face was so gentle. What the heck? Whenever you put stuff on special, all the housewives swarm in like locusts. Don't they have any common sense? Even though they don't have enough staff, they're selling a carton of eggs for 10 yen. One limit per customer. Whoa. What the fuck? I was a little surprised. You would never think that this was the club president exuding such a dark aura inside the store just a short time ago. It was a usual Mion right now, almost exasperatingly so. My shoulders slumped. That's right, club mode was over now. But it was really heated today. It was really fun. Damn Mion, she really knows how to fire people up. Me too! I got so fired up my head started to tingle, especially Kei-chan. That was scary. I thought he was gonna eat me alive there.
It's work, so I guess there's nothing you can do, but it really is too bad. I really want to continue this some other time. Any time is good. How about we do it at the Watanagashi festival?
The cotton drifting 5-demon firefight. That's right. I'll think about it. Right now, what were Rika-chan and Mion talking about? Watanagashi festival? He doesn't know. Cotton drifting 5-demon what? I love it when things turn out all over the top in manga, like, it'd be nice if we could have another thrilling club activity like this soon. She laughed with a smile that made you feel refreshed just looking at it. At that moment, the shop owner came out carrying a paper bag. I wonder what it is. Is he giving it to us? Thank you everybody for today. Thanks to you, the event went really well. It's not much, but here's a little something for you guys. Hey, Uncle Yoshiro. Isn't there a little something for me too?
My. Quite an adorable one, is it not?
When Satoko and Rika-chan opened up the bag, there were cute little stuffed animals inside.
Wow, they're so cute. Can I take them home? I really can.
Which means there's something for me too? Oh, I got a pretty adorable one. It was a stuffed toy wearing a beautiful dress, one you'd use to play house. And his eyes were glued to my stuffed doll. Satoko was the same, and Rika-chan too? Kei-chan got the one that fits him the least. How do I say this? I could say it's pretty or cute. Well, I guess it's cute and pretty. I can admit it's adorable. But a doll with changeable clothes is... If you walked around with it, then you'd be treated like a weirdo starting tomorrow, definitely. Mion didn't have to go that far. This wasn't something a guy like me should be carrying around. Mion was the only one who hadn't received a present, so I thought about giving it to her. However, after briefly considering, I gave it to Rena instead. Squished.
You're giving it to me, to Rena. Thank you.
Mion.
But Rena's so cute. How? Look at her.
Yeah. Man. Just protecting myself. If I didn't give it to Rena, then walking the streets at night would be scary. No doubt, no doubt. Thought about giving it to Mion, but it just didn't feel right. You know it. I sometimes wonder why I wasn't born a boy. Transgender beam. It's better that you're a girl. If you were a boy, I would have killed you already. What the fuck? You should kill me while you still can. Okay, stop saying things like that. Stop. If you don't, Kei-chan, you might not live to regret it. So, I mean, last chapter, I guess Keiichi killed her anyways, so like, it's fine. It worked out, right? Mion laughed after saying such an ominous line. Everybody laughed heartily along with her. Ha 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 ha. Ask God to make you a boy in your next life. I'll also have him make me a boy. And together the two of us will start taking over the country as a warm-up. Ah ha ha ha. Mion-chan, if you don't get going soon, the shop owner told her meekly. A lot of us looked like we were having a lot of fun, so it must have been hard to put a wet blanket on things. Later then. Today was really fun. I'll see you later, guys. Tomorrow at school. Don't be late for work. Everybody waved their hands and watched as Mion left. Before I knew it, the sun was already setting, and the breeze carried a hint of chill.
Should we play for a bit more in town? Or should we go home? It gets scary when it's dark. Then I guess it's time to leave. We suddenly caused a ruckus today.
I'm always saying that, you know?
Alright, good day everyone. We caused a ruckus today. Let's go now.
You sure did. Okay, let's go home. The wind blew gently, as if to cool down those of us flushed with enthusiasm. The road back to Hinamizawa was long, but I didn't really mind.
Oh, that's right. Rena-san, you achieved an overwhelming victory, didn't you?
When Rena gets like that, I'm sorry to say it, but there's no winning against her. Have I made this joke already? Oh no, I made this joke the other day about Keiichi, but Rena is like Date from Isomnium Files. When she sees something cute, her reaction speed like increases by like 3 times.
It was because the cards were so cute. See? I bought them. How? Rika was the same as usual. When it comes to boys, it's like taking candy from a baby. It was an easy win.
How much was calculated and how much was natural? I get scared when I think about how Rika will turn out in the future.
Satoko-chan was amazing too. The way it ended was really exciting. It wasn't the sort of game where I should be complimented. Oh ho ho ho. Keiji, you also showed your fangs at the end there.
Well, I guess. I'm the type of guy who's strongest when he's cornered.
Tomita-san and the others seemed to be cheering you on really hard. What was that about? You made some sort of promise with Tomita and Okamura. It's probably a secret. Huh, a secret. A secret. Oh, I wonder what it is. I wonder.
Sometimes for man there are times we could only understand one another by fighting. Wahahaha. Desperately laughing, I frantically tried to avoid the subject. After that, everybody continued to praise each other for how they defeated their opponents and reflected on how fun today was.
Oh, pretty. Everybody look! The sunset is beautiful!
Satoko, getting even more excited, pointed. Waiting where her finger indicated was an immense sunset, casting even longer shadows of us on our bikes. The cries of the Higurashi, ooh, were gentle and very comforting. Aww. Who's Mion's uncle? Alright, let's save. Oh, maybe I should overwrite. Overwrite anything that's gonna show anything. Okay. Who's Mion's uncle? Wah, 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 wah. Okay. These were saves from my first playthrough. Yep, sorry. I suddenly got called into my part-time job at my uncle's shop today. What's that? No club today then? Well, I'm sorry. Mion put her hands together. Oh man, my voice. What the heck? Mion put her hands together in apology and grinned. If you really want to do club today, then you can always do it without this old man. The club locker is stuffed full with games. You can pick whatever. The club locker was the trans-dimensional space from which Mion pulled games whenever we met for club activities. I wondered how so many freaking games could be stored in the locker. It was even smaller than the one with the cleaning supplies in it. Besides those games, there was also a cornucopia of suspicious objects, costumes for punishment games. If we lined them all up on the floor in order to sort them, they would definitely fill the entire classroom. Nah, we shouldn't. I get the feeling that if I mess around in that locker, everything inside will come tumbling down on me. Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe amateurs shouldn't meddle with this. Hee. Mion gave a hearty laugh, implying that the only one who could do it could. Oh my god. Implying that the only one who could do so was the club president. I got there.
Me. The teacher is looking for the key to the gym storehouse. Do you have any idea where it could be?
Eh? Did I not return it to the teacher's lounge? Mion said, feeling about in her pocket. She's got pockets! She's got pockets in that skirt! That's awesome. Judging by her expression, she must have planned on returning it, but it was still in her pocket.
I knew you had it, Mion-san. I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that you simply must have been the one who had it. I was right too. Satoko and I were both right.
Giggling, Satoko and Rika-chan clapped their hands together in celebration. You're annoying. What the fuck? Slap clap. Mion elbowed Satoko and Rika-chan in their heads, then headed for the teacher's lounge. What the hell? Alright, have you two heard? Mion has a part-time job, and that's why she's not coming to the club.
Oh, is that so? That's so very droll of her. Meep.
Rika, you can't just meep your way out of everything. The two of them made disappointed faces. Whatever anyone said, Mion's club was always the #1 thing I looked forward to when going to school. It wasn't hard to agree with their melancholic expressions after hearing it wouldn't be happening today. Mion's got a part-time job. I wonder what she's doing anyway. Whenever Mion cancelled the club, it was usually because of her job. However, it also didn't seem like she went there every day. She would go 2 or 3 days in a row, then not go at all for a while. Like me streaming. It sounded like a pretty damn random part-time job.
She isn't working at anyone's shop or anything.
She isn't? Then does that mean she's a day laborer? Mion wearing socks and a helmet, sweating to death in a factory. I couldn't imagine such a thing. Specifically socks and a helmet.
Mion-san helps her uncles out whenever their employees go on vacations. She's like a handyman.
Ah, I get it. Now that you mention it, her having a job at her uncle's place. I think I've heard about that before.
She has a lot of uncles who run their own shops, so Mi is in very high demand.
There's a lot of uncles who own shops? A lot of them?
Oh, where you want to work, Keiichi-san? There are many relatives of Mion-san's in Okinomiya who run their own stores.
Huh, I didn't know that. So they're all different kinds?
Yes, there's a bakery, a produce market, a ramen shop, and many others besides. A toy store we went to for the club the other day is one of them.
I was dumbfounded. That's amazing. Is Mion's family blessed with some kind of crazy business sense? They run so many different things, it's kind of amazing.
There are others like a loan shark, a land shark, a strip club, and a brothel. What I'm saying is they do lots of things.
Sorry, I tried to just read that line straight, but I couldn't. Okay, a couple of weird things came up that time, but still, I could tell it was pretty extensive. So the reason she's so fussy about returning money she lent you is because the blood of loan sharks runs through her veins, huh? That explains that.
Once I completely forgot to pay me back for money she gave me to go shopping, and she threatened me, saying that if I didn't return it all she'd throw me into the red light district and that would be the end of me.
Rika-chan being sold into the entertainment industry to pay off her debts. Aw crap, my nosebleed. Can you be normal? Can you please be normal? Please be normal. Please be normal.
Dying by being thrown on the ground must be the silliest form of death I've ever heard of.
Huh? Doesn't really get it, does she? Yeah, and she shouldn't! Recently, she seemed so unspoiled. Rika-chan and I gave her a pat on the head.
Why are you petting me? I'm petting you because you're a good girl, Satoko.
Satoko was lost in confusion, but she seemed to understand she was being made fun of. Yay! I think we can go a little longer. Let's continue. And we'll have a quick pee break. Oh no, she's so sad. Okay. I've got this little tea time. Okay, I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Everyone get some water, stretch. Yeah, I will return shortly and we'll continue for like, I don't know, another half hour. I don't want to go too much longer, but I do want to go a little longer. It is me, Waz. Return of Waz. Okay, onwards! Wonder why afternoons always make you feel sleepy like this. Neon spoke in a voice that went so far as to make whoever heard it lethargic. You want a medical explanation for sleepiness? I could say it, but it'll just make you more sleepy. Yeah, spare me. It was almost 3 o'clock. 6th period was almost over. By the way, Sadako and everyone else in the lower grades ended their school day after 5th period. They were probably running around in the schoolyard right now. I could hear their joy-filled voices coming from there right now. Oh, what I would give to be able to join them.
Mi-chan, you're the class representative, so you have to try harder. No going to sleep.
You see, rather than the class representative, I'd rather be the president of the boxing club. I get to sleep a lot. Huh? What makes you think that? At the boxing gym, they're always hitting the sack. Get it? She really is an old man. She's even got dad jokes. Oh man. Good one, Mion. Bam! The teacher cackled as she hit the back of Mion's head with the corner of a textbook. That's all from me. I'll leave it at that for today. Representative, please direct the class. Everybody stand up. At attention. Mion, who had been half asleep, became lively again the moment she heard the class was over. It must be delightful to be that shrewd. Homeroom was done after the lower grades had finished their lessons, so we were free to go. It was one of the odd rules we had as a mixed grade school. When the new class was over, Satoko and Rika-chan returned to the classroom.
Good work today. Oh right, it's time for happy fun club activities! Yay, nothing is going to go wrong!
Yeah, that's right. What should we do today?
Hey Mi-chan, why don't we continue what we started yesterday? Yes, we should do that. To have it end like that when things were getting good, I won't accept it.
Now, I know how you feel, but let's save that for another time. Something like that shouldn't be done where shouldn't be done where dinky. Shouldn't be done somewhere dinky like a classroom after school, but a grander stage. I'm down whenever. But some of the younger guys said they'd watch me in the finals, so let me know ahead of time.
Wow, Keiichi-kun, you're amazing! There's people cheering you on! Cheering you on! I wonder if there's anybody cheering on Rena.
Me, Rena! I'm cheering you on always! I couldn't help but watch as Rena entered her pining maiden mode. I'm not gonna pull any punches, but I'll pray for your victory, Rena. With a saccharine, Keiichi brand smile, I ruffled Rena's hair roughly.
Wow, how... Keiichi-kun, what are you... how...
Rena turned bright red and short-circuited, smoke billowing from both her ears. Gazing into her eyes, a strange scene of me holding hands with Rena and skipping through a flower bed was reflected there. Even if it was in somebody else's imagination, it was terribly troubling.
Meet Keiichi, the Rena killer.
No, don't just say that! No, don't say that! No! No, you can't just say that! You can't just say that. When Rika-chan said that, everybody burst out laughing at once. That Rena's a Satoko and Rika-chan killer though.
It may be true that we can't win against Rena, but we won't lose to Keiichi.
Oh, this is becoming a pretty interesting relationship map. Our strengths kind of interact like in rock, paper, scissors. But that doesn't include Mion, does it? Of course not. Doesn't matter who it is, I won't lose. Mion leered with the gaze befitting of a club president, no, befitting of an empress. The mood in the room became more lively. It was as good a moment as any to get started. Well now, let's get started nice and easy.
Yeah, so then Mi-chan, what shall we do today?
Mion let out a small interjection as she rummaged through the so-called club locker. Every time I look, there's always a ton of things crammed in there. Everything that's jammed in that locker is a game of some kind, you know? On top of that, things used for penalty games like cattias and collars were kept in there. The capacity of that thing is unfathomable. That locker, maybe it actually extended through the wall into the 4th dimension. That's my theory anyways. Dehydrated everywhere. Or else. If not that, then how else could you explain how someone could pull out item after item? After Mion touched her hand to her chin briefly in thought, she turned around without pulling out any games. Why don't we try and keep it a bit simple today? Playing games that require lots of pieces all the time can be a little bland, right?
Doesn't matter what game it is, if everybody plays together, we can have fun.
No.
Yeah, that's right, that's right!
Rena and I both expressed our agreement. I feel the same way. With this group, there's no doubt even if we were pulling weeds from the school grounds, it would be fun.
That wouldn't be fun for me, pulling weeds or whatever.
That's right, isn't it? By the way, Satoko, could you stop reading people's minds by looking at their expressions? Yeah, okay, that was something. I can't tell if, like, it's kind of implied that he says these things out loud, or if, like, the characters are just picking up on exactly what they're thinking from their facial expressions.
Whenever you're thinking is always written all over your face, so I always know right away.
I've always been told that, but ever since I transferred it seems like it's been especially bad. I need to develop a poker face so I could be in for a rough time. Alright, everybody pay attention. I'm going to explain the rules. We all immediately cut the idle chatter and put on stern expressions. In no time at all, everybody's gaze focused like a tiger or a shark listening intently.
Like a tiger? Like me? Like me? Why is he good?
That's right. From the point where the rules are explained, the match has already begun. Today's game is probably better known as a party game. It's called Sympathy. Has anybody heard of it before? Sympathy. It means to share someone's feelings, right? Maybe I know that. Maybe I might know this.
Me-chan, maybe it's a game where we choose a topic and everybody writes down the first word that comes to mind. And the more people who share the same answers, the more points are awarded. In that case, Rena knows about it.
I remember. I recall playing a game like that in grade school while we were on the bus during a field trip.
I'm not familiar with this game. I would like an explanation.
First of all, we have the leader choose a topic. For example, if they choose dessert. Satoko-chan, when somebody says dessert, what's the first thing you think of?
Let's see here. Pudding or something.
Okay, in that case, Satoko, you would write down pudding on your memo pad. Then everybody reveals their answer at the same time. If there's 2 or more people who wrote down pudding, they get points. The more people who write down the same answer, the more points are awarded. So if everybody writes down the same answer, that's a max of 5 points.
In other words, the trick is to think so that what you write down is the same answer as everybody else.
It was exactly as Rika-chan said. The point of this game was to think it away so that you have the same answer as everybody else. That's what she said. For example, even if you heard the word dessert and immediately thought of strawberry sundae, your answer doesn't match up with everybody else, you don't get any points. That's why you have to hold off on that answer and change to one that seems like everybody else will choose. The key becomes not what you think yourself, but being able to predict what everybody else will answer. It's a very high-level intellectual game.
For Satoko's sake, let's try practicing for one round.
Okay, for this round, seeing as I'm club president, the leader will be me, alright? The topic can be something random. Picking out her literature textbook, she began flipping to a random page. Alright then, this is the only practice round. The first topic is shaved ice. If you say shaved ice, there's only one answer, isn't there? I mean, I think of like the flavoring on shaved ice and my brain instantly goes to like blue flavor. Like the standard flavors of shaved ice, the strawberry melon and blue Hawaii. Yeah. I might be getting a little influenced by me playing this game like a year ago. The most popular amongst those is obviously melon. Yes, I'm very hydrate. I shall hydrate again. Everyone write down an answer. Then everybody show theirs at the same time, okay? Ready, go! Strawberry, melon, uchi kintoki, strawberry, strawberry. What? I'm the only one with melon? You guys, don't go doing something so mundane as picking strawberry as the standard. Hey, Reina, would you actually order strawberry shaved ice? The first thing that always sells out at summer festivals is always melon, isn't it?
Reina also likes melon flavor, but really, What about the strawberry, right? Right.
Kate-chan, if I was to pick, I would actually choose melon. But you see, this is a word association game. If somebody says shaved ice, the first thing you think of is strawberry. I'm still not entirely convinced, but in any case, it's this type of game.
Rika, what exactly did you write? Is that a type of shaved ice? It's Ujigin Toki. It's incredibly delicious, you know.
Okay. Oh, matcha shaved ice. Well, it might be delicious, sure, but it's not exactly run of the mill. Still, it's a pretty refined choice. Satogo, did this help you get a good idea? There were 3 people who wrote down strawberry, so those people get 3 points. We compete to see who can get the most.
Yeah, I've got it. More importantly, Mion-san.
Yeah, she doesn't seem odd. Yeah, because she's got her hands behind her back. That's a really good point, actually. Also makes her look more penguin-like.
More importantly, Mion-san, what shall we do about today's penalty game? There's going to be one after all. What will it be? What will it be?
What should it be? Kate-chan, you have a suggestion? Yeah, she's just a little penguin! But for the penalty game? When I was in elementary school, that was a penalty game, yeah. It can only be that. Schlepping? What? That's such a weird name. In other words, that thing where the loser has to carry around everybody else's baggage. It happened often to the boys. Elementary school kids walking around completely covered in backpacks. You see it a lot. What the fuck? Is that a thing? I'm scared to look that up. Huh. Pull or carry something heavy or awkward. That's so weird. Yeah, no, it sounds like it's like dirty, like huh.
What? How will we do that? Satoko-chan and Rika-chan's houses are the complete opposite direction from ours.
And how about the loser just carries the winner's stuff to their house? Getting everybody's stuff to their house would involve covering a pretty sizable distance.
Oh yeah, just that much. Might be alright. Somehow today's penalty game is pretty simple. With a penalty game of this level, it wouldn't be fun to make Keiichi-san do it.
Then, shall we raise the stakes a bit? Not just playing Porter. Ta-da! How about we have someone schlep stuff around dressed in this? Why a maid outfit of all things? No, please don't schlep in a maid outfit. No.
How? It couldn't all, but wait, no way! But you see, what we do if Keiichi-san loses, if we don't have a size that fits him.
Put on the maid outfit, Keiichi-san. Oh, I didn't let that little detail get by. I have a nice extra large size one prepared just for Kate-chan. So Kate-chan, are you ready? Is he really that much bigger? Yeah, they're gonna freaking go. They're gonna pew 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 pew. I'm gonna have you walk around outside dressed up as a maid. Yeah. From the headband to the garter belt. Even the underwear. I've got it all prepared for you. This is insane. Why do you have every possible size of that type of thing in that locker? She's prepared. She's just prepared, okay? This is bad, Koichi Mayabara. Somehow it's become a situation where only my failure results in an overly cruel price to pay. What if I make a mistake and lose? I wouldn't be able to walk around in broad daylight anymore. Oh man, about that Mayabara boy. Did you hear about him? It seems like he has a penchant for cross-dressing. Oh my, really? That'd be so embarrassing, you know? Oh ho ho ho. Nah, that's way too harsh. That's just incredibly brutal. If we're to return this penalty to some semblance of normalcy, now is the only time. Everybody, I think we should refrain from this unwholesome penalty game. Why on the way back home from school? Do we have to be accompanied by a girl wearing a maid uniform and carrying our baggage? Having them say master, or dragging them around the village in such an embarrassing outfit. Pant. Why am I panting? What is this? This feeling welling up inside me.
Yeah, let's just make it a normal penalty game. Keiichi's been weird about it. Wait, Keiichi-kun is frozen stiff.
Boom. Burning with passion, I firmly place my hands on Rena's shoulders. Rena, there's no problem with the penalty game. I just have to win. That's right, everybody. I turn to everybody with an idiotic grin, my pearly whites flashing with a brilliant gleam. Okay, Chan, you've come around to the idea, eh? No matter what the penalty game is, there's no reason to be afraid. You just have to win. Right, everybody? Yeah. From me on Torika, everybody energetically thrusts their fists up high. Only Rena seems somewhat undecided, standing there looking flustered. She's a little bit slow, isn't she? Oh, Rena. Even if she wins even for Rena, it's quite a delectable opportunity. Hey, Rena, did you see this as a pretty big opportunity? Yuka-chan or Satoko-chan in a maid outfit, coming right to your doorstep. This is a historically great chance, isn't it?
Goosh.
Rena began spouting a fountain of blood from her nose. The look in her eyes completely changed. She shifted into cute mode. I was waiting for this, Rena, that look in her eyes.
Oh, to my doorstep. Not like Keiichi-kun or Mi-chan wouldn't be good too. Oh.
No, you put her in cute mode, now she's gonna win! Alright, looks like everybody's prepared themselves. Get your memo pads ready. First question, ready? Miana opened up her textbook to a random page and read out a word that caught her eye. First topic is... summer break. First thing that came to mind was like pools, like swimming pools. I mean, for me, summer break is also Christmas, but I don't think that really applies here. Summer break. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know if they would have, like, swimming pools, really, in this country town, in Japan. I don't think they'd have beaches either. I guess, like, staying home, keeping cool, eating ice cream. I don't know. This is yet another quite abstract keyword. Well then, let's not worry about it too much and start with something like this. Everybody good? Time to show 'em. Ready, go! Me on signal, everybody simultaneously held up what they wrote. Let's see, what did everybody write? Summer festival fireworks, mosquito coils. Okay, summer festival makes a lot of sense, actually. Oh, Rin and I have the same answer. Alright, 2 points. Wow, they really have the same brain, huh? That's dangerous.
But Satoko's fireworks is pretty good too, because mosquito coil is a very nice seasonal choice as well. All the choices are quite invigorating.
So it's summer break, isn't it? I wonder how we'll spend it this year. Invigorating words that invoke the image of summer break. Certainly things that enrich the soul. As everybody approaches the soon-to-come summer break, a plethora of dreams should be etched upon their thoughts.
By the way, Keiichi-san, what did you answer? Hurry up and show us.
It didn't really write down anything that great. No. Showing us is part of the rules. Now, come on. Stop it. Don't look. Homework. Aww. The room went silent. Nobody could really follow up that response. As if my impertinent answer had somehow sullied the wonderful dreams of the coming summer break.
Keiichi-kun summer breaks. Never fun, were they? It's alright. Let's spend the summer this year with everybody. We won't leave you by your lonesome.
Rika-chan gently petted my head. No. But what exactly did summer break mean to me? Summer courses. Observing sunflowers. Practice exams. Special summer focus seminars. I know nothing of hot summers, because I've always been in an air-conditioned cram school. Oh, the tears, No, the Higurashi! They're crying! Kei-chan's summer breaks were always devoid of hopes and dreams, weren't they? Well, wah! Don't look at me with such pity in your eyes. Don't look at me. This game called Sympathy may be more terrifying than I could ever imagine. Well, anywho, Rena and I get 2 points each. Let's keep going. Next is... fish. Tuna. Oh, it's fish. Come to think of it, I haven't eaten sushi in a while. By the way, rather than lean tuna, I'm quite the connoisseur on things like flounder. I wonder who I'll match with this answer, because for a Japanese person, anyone would think of this. Alright everybody, this time we'll start from mine. Ready, go! Sushi. How about that for an answer? When you see a lively fish, do you want to steam it or grill it? No, to have fresh sashimi is the epitome of cuisine, rather than right sashimi. However, I'll choose the more amiable term in sushi. That is my cunning ploy. But contrary to the intrepid resolve of my reply, everybody's expression was listless.
Oh, that's right. When you say fish, oh, I see. Sushi is tasty, isn't it?
Wah! Stop talking to me in that consoling tone! Stop it! Well then, should the rest of us show our answers? Ready, go! Dolphin, whale, aquarium, aquarium. Damn it!
Beacon and I have the same answer. That's 2 points.
Rena picked whale, eh? I thought about that too, but I ended up picking dolphin.
Ah, really? Rena wanted to write dolphin at first, but Rena didn't think anybody else would write it. Although one of them is very cute.
Everybody, excluding me, stopped and said blankly as their thoughts drifted over the horizon. It seems as if they can hear the roar of the open sea from over there.
This means everybody has 2 points. Well, everybody but Keiichi-san. Keiichi-kun's answers were at 0 points, but Rena thinks they were very unique and interesting. Interesting!
And to immediately think of food when you hear the word fish. Kei-chan, you should really be ashamed of how destitute your soul is, huh? Wah! Don't say something like my soul is destitute! Besides, what's with Mion and Rena's answers anyways? Those aren't even fish, those are mammals! Objection overruled. Next! What a horrid game this is today. As the games pile on and on, it seems as if I will be further exposed as a petty human being. I'm the only one who still hasn't earned any points. I want to at least get a point in the next round. Alright, the next topic is... Sakura. Like... Spring? Picnic? Tree? Flower? Damn it. This time I'll do it. Keep your cool, Keiichi Maebara. Don't think what you would normally think. Everybody else here is a girl. Stop thinking like a man. If you write down Sakura Mochi here, you'll only be repeating the tragedies of the past. Throw away that gastrocentric male sensibility. Just for now, think of yourself as a girl. You are a girl. You're a girl. I am a girl. Transgender beam. It shows up twice in one stream, so powerful. Everybody finished writing? Let's do it.
Keiichi-san, if you don't start getting points right now, won't it be a bit dangerous?
This time it's perfect. I've completely suppressed my own instincts. This time, I will have a match. No, I will make it match.
Keiichi-kun, you seem pretty confident about this one. You see, this time, Rena thought like a boy so I could match up with your answer. Sakura Mochi. I like them too. I wrote it down.
Rena and Rika giggled together. Whoa! Now is not the time to think with your stomach!
Well then, did Keiichi-san write the same answer as me? I put down Hanami.
That's right. When you say Sakura, it just has to be Hanami, yeah? I wrote that down too. Mion and Satoko's response was Hanami. Hanami, seriously? That's the kind of event where old geezers getting drunk and doing all sorts of depraved things is the standard, isn't it? And why of all times did you just decide to abandon answering from a girl's point of view? Well then, Kei-chan, what sort of girly response did you write down? It's nothing. Let's move on to this next topic. Before I knew it, Rika-chan had circled behind me and was intently reading the memo I had hidden behind my back.
Odd Master Sakura is written down here.
It became dead quiet. Abrupt silence enveloped the room. It would be fine if somebody at least laughed at me or played it off as something dumb. Nobody even flinched. The feeling in the pit of my stomach reached critical mass, causing my once blood-drained face to flush with a sudden wave of heat. Sakura can only mean Cardmaster Sakura, can't it? It's a super popular anime that's broadcast every week on the government-run networks. It's broken through to every demographic from little girls to grown men. You've seen it, haven't you? No, you've definitely seen it, even since I've seen it. Yeah, even without full explanation, I know about it. It's that thingy where she fights in a different costume every week, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yup. It's cute, isn't it? Rayla sometimes browses through it at the magazine stand to keep up with the story. I saw it for the first time recently. Sakura is cool and so cheerful all the time. I like that girl who's always filming with the camcorder.
It's not just popular with little girls, but it's also surprisingly well received by older boys, isn't it? I think that Kei-chan was one of those. I feel like I had inadvertently blurted out something unnecessary and had completely self-destructed, but that wasn't the main problem. So you all know it, don't you? Then why didn't you write it down? Sakura means Sakura Kinomoto. Sakura-san, pant. Cardmaster Sakura is the right answer! Yawn quietly put her hand on my shoulder. Kei-chan. Now I'm certain. Kei-chan, you are to your very core? Agiza. I'm words so good at them. Irrevocably so. What? Yeah! Why is everybody looking at me with those eyes filled with pity?
That's not true, Keiichi-kun. Okay, let's do our best. Here's where the comeback begins. And there's no coming back for Keiichi-san the geezer. Now give up quietly and accept your penalty.
What was today's penalty game again?
Dressing up as a maid, complete with hairband and garter belt while carrying around the winner's stuff.
No! Alright, if you're real members of this club, show me you won't let anybody come back from this disadvantage. Alright, let's keep it rolling. This is probably a good point to stop. I don't think the chapter's over, but I think this is a good stopping point. I mean, maybe it is over. Who can say? I can't. I don't know. It's not over. Okay. We're gonna stop here though. Thank you all very much for coming along. Yay! Yahoo! I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I may or may not be streaming tomorrow. I will let you all know on my Discord what's happening, but I will be streaming more Higurashi soon, as long as I don't get sick again. But yeah, thank you all very much for coming along. Yeah, I'm really excited to keep playing this, and yeah, because chapter 2, I've played through all of chapter 2, but that's it. After chapter 2, like, not chapter 2 of this, it's really confusing because the games are like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, but then in the games they each have chapters. It's really they couldn't have done anyways. But yeah, so I'll see you all in the next stream, everywhere. Thank you very much for coming along. Have a good day or night. Stay hydrated. Yeah, bye bye.